This video is about the Buttonwoods Chapel Tower, which is suffering from leaks on the back side of the tower against the roof. The tower was investigated by Heritage Restoration, where we climbed up to the back side of it. You can see here, this is where it sits on the building, on the main rafter and the purlin, and the louvers sort of leading up to the tower itself. You've got the conical roof, the eaves soffit down below, then the louvers and the stave paneling, which is what we're concentrating on here. And the stave paneling basically exists of vertical tongue and groove that goes down to the flashing that goes into the paneling itself. You can see the stave paneling from the inside, which is basically just dives right into the roof sheathing itself, where each tongue and groove butts together and forms the round that allows the water to run vertically. The onlays are applied on top of that tongue and groove, and then the paneling goes down, and then there is a kerf where the lead flashing is inserted to prevent water that travels vertically from getting inside. On September 17th, 2024, we climbed up to the back side of the tower to sort of look at the connection of the vertical stave paneling to the building, as well as the onlays, and to understand where the water was coming from. And we could see down at the bottom that the copper flashing from the roof is in sound condition, seems to be done well. But then the lead that was put into the staves had to be taped because it wasn't into the wood far enough and was basically falling out. And we can see in this diagram of how it is done, where that lead flashing only goes in halfway to the thickness of the paneling, only about 1/4 of an inch. So when it is sort of falling off and falling out, it's able to get behind that copper flashing that is coming up from the roof. So essentially, the lead flashing has failed. Because what essentially is happening as the water hits those tongues, it travels vertically down and ends up hitting and going behind those staves until it reaches where the lead flashing is supposed to stop it from continuing down, and now it is going inside the building. So the fix is where the vertical paneling should come off and to allow flashing to go behind the paneling and to go over the copper that's going up to the roof. This will mean that the overlays will have to come off and new paneling made and then reapplied to the building, where then the appliques have to be put back on and everything sort of painted and so forth.